TM680. You can get this keyboard off of AliExpress, Etsy, and other places pretty easily for about $80 after shipping. It's a budget keyboard that a lot of people buy to mod it. Some calls it a poor man's GMMK Pro. I got this keyboard somewhere around August, and I could not use it as a stock because of its infamous hollowness. It literally sounded like a whole case was reverbing back. So immediately, I did some foam mod and tape mod. It made it sound better, but I was not satisfied with it. Although, I didn't know what more I could have done to it, so I left it out as is. Until today. Alright, here's how it sounds before I do the mod. Okay, I honestly think it doesn't sound that bad. With this keyboard, I am using an Echo CS Jelly Black switch. They are linear and it's $11.99 for 45 pieces, which is really cheap for how surprisingly good this switch is. You should definitely check it out. Okay, so my problem with this keyboard is that it's just way too light. I want to add some weight to the keyboard to make it feel more premium. I've been noticing people putting brass plates or clay to add some weights, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. There are a total of 8 screws in this keyboard that holds the PCB and the bottom case tightly together, but the quality of the screw isn't too great. I broke one of the screws head off the other day while tightening it, but it still holds well together with the 7 screws. So after unscrewing, you'll be met with my really messy foam mod. And as I mentioned, I've already done my tape mod, and you'll be seeing that right now. So the reason why my foam mod is super messy is because the bottom case has real weirdly oriented walls throughout the case. I felt lazy to measure each places, so I just shredded the foams and shoved it all together. Although it worked out pretty well. So the first thing I wanted to do with the keyboard was to cut off all the excess walls. It's not only really annoying, and it's just not needed. My plier was old and rusty, so it wasn't cutting it that well, but I managed, and this is the result. Now, what am I gonna do? This. Okay, I'm sorry about the overly dramatic sound effect. But yeah, I got the clear sealant to cover up my bottom keyboard. It will give me the weight I want, it will also fill up all the spaces, and hopefully the sound is gonna be a little more thockier. I put a generous amount of sealant all around the keyboard. I used up almost the whole tube of it after I was done. You don't need to make it super nice, since its purpose is to add the weight for the keyboard. After I was done, I let it dry for 30 minutes to an hour at room temperature. After drying it, I was able to touch it without any problem, and it gave me a really nice weight that I was looking for. I didn't think that sealant was going to give me enough noise reduction, so I put the foam mod back in. Only this time, it was much easier. And I don't know why, but I forgot to record me brushing coating the top case with the sealant. But it also gave me a really nice finish. It felt like the top case fits just a lot better. There you have it. I did the sealant mod on my TM680, which I was really scared at first, but it was pretty easy to do. Now, I don't recommend anyone to do this mod since it can really ruin your whole keyboard. I do not hold any responsibility for that. But the real question here is, how does it sound? Please consider subscribing to my channel and like this video, and I'll play the sound test.